good day or good evening, whatever time it is at the time you're watching this video. I don't even know what to use. What cards? I don't know what cards to use for this. I just grabbed my dumpster fire oracles because I had to set something up real quick for this one because somebody is tapping in real strong here, the collective, and they found some shit out. You found some shit out. You found some shit out about some haters and some you used the word trifling. And I'm like, oh, all right, we gotta hurry up and get set up here. I'm feeling that boisterous energy, and I do not know. Let's tap in and see. You definitely caught on to someone's game in some way. Someone was running game on you, and someone is upset about your success, perhaps, or upset about you maybe leaving a situation, or I don't know. Let's go ahead and see what's coming out here. Yeah, see, like they're upset about your blessings, the blessings that you brought into yourself. With the lucky bamboo, I'm hearing you have lucky bamboo. You have like, it's like, isn't it like money trees or something? But it's something along the lines of you've manifested something in your life and you mind your vibe, just like this card here, and someone's coming along and trying to pop your energy bubble. That's interesting. We have crystal ball here too. There's future surprises. But we've got this kind of energy here with the bubbles in the crystal ball. Good things are coming to you because you established this kind of like say yes attitude that this card depicts here, that this card talks about. And your blessings are multiplying rapidly. And there's people in your energy field that are giving you quite the hard time about it right now. And you found out some things that they've actually been doing, like actually been doing. And all I heard was, you trifling, you know what? Like, I don't even need to go there as far as what the other words were. But let's go ahead and just calm this energy down just a little bit. Let's breathe. You know, at least the truth is out there now. At least you know what's really going on. And that's a great thing, right? That's very good. Because after all, you are very good at minding your vibe, just like what this card talks about here. You're very good at knowing that you have a filtration system within your energy field, and you only want to be letting the good in and letting the rest of it go, right? I love the fact that it says here on the crystal ball card, it says the ball sees all and doesn't lie. Well, you, my friend, are able to do this as well. And I don't know if this is something that just kind of suddenly clicked on for you and you're like hit with everything that you didn't see before or something. And that's why there's like this energy of like being like almost blindsided in a way. But you do see all, and your intuition and your third eye, they don't lie. That crystal ball, it resides in your third eye. Regardless of whatever these quote unquote haters are doing, your future is full of delights, is full of bliss, is full of prosperity, is full of good vibes. And ultimately, what these haters are trying to do here is just kind of steal your thunder. And I feel like Spirit allowed this energy to come through so that you can gain more focus on your priorities, for sure. I was just about to kind of say that here. So that you can redirect your focus. Yes, you found out some information about this person or these people. And yes, it is very upsetting. But the universe has your back. Okay? And so whatever ill will they were trying to send you, whatever ill will they were trying to do. This very well could be a sequel to that urgent video that I had put out a few days ago as well. But the universe is letting you know they have your back. And to remind you that you are made of the same divine spark that comes from source. And whatever these people were trying to do to dismantle your success, it's going to come falling back on top of their heads tenfold. And at this point, any attacks being sent your way are just going to ultimately turn right back around and be fired right back at them. And so, in the end, all this sabotage is doing is sabotaging themselves. You see, because when you try to send this kind of energy at righteous people doing righteous things with their righteous celestial stardust selves, they're only cursing themselves in the end. My eye went down to the words, skip chasing the crumbs. And I feel like this was kind of the catalyst to all of this happening, whatever this is for you who out there in the collective. You reached a point recently where you stopped chasing crumbs. You stopped chasing lesser things that didn't align with your path anyways. You stopped chasing, period. And it pissed off a lot of people in your life. Because you were once one that would serve other people and want to do things and hinder your own light in order to make other people happy. And that's the thing that stopped. And with your abrupt stop to all of this, they thought that they were going to be able to retaliate against you. And boy, is it going to be a rude awakening when all that shit ends up flying right back in their own faces. The Spirit wants you to remember to focus on what truly lights your path going forward. Don't focus on the haters. Appreciate the haters. Because I always say, if you don't have enemies, if you don't have haters, you're not doing it right. So practice your gratitude for them, because they are starting to show you that you are on the right track to your highest timeline. All right, let's go ahead and move these up. And I'm going to grab the tarot here and see if there's anything else that needs to come out about this. I heard the words, have you ever tried cursing a stardust baddie? And no, I haven't, and I know better not to do that myself. But these people obviously didn't know that. So don't try to curse. Don't try to curse the stardust baddies for sure. That's great. All right, let's see. I'm feeling like whatever retribution that you're going to be getting out of the deal here, it's going to be coming in like super fast now that you have kind of ripped the band-aid off, so to speak, and everything is all revealed. I'm truly feeling that the karma that is going to be served up on a platter for this person or this group of people, I should just say, it's going to happen so fast. And part of your realization of all of this going on was what needed to happen in order to, see, I told you it was coming in fast. It was part of it. It needed to happen. It needed to be brought to your awareness. And as soon as it's brought to your awareness, it's just like boomeranged and shot right back to them. And so it's going to end up turning the wheel in your favor. They were here at the top at one time, and now the wheel is turning and you're gaining momentum. And pretty soon they're going to be down here and you're going to be up here, if that makes sense to you. The wheels are turning. And it's turning into a new leaf. It's turning over a new leaf. And it was all brought in by this Ace of Swords energy. It was all brought in by you gaining the knowledge as to what exactly was going on. And that is all that needed to be done here. The fact that the universe has your back here, I'm hearing that this person or these people did not even know who the hell they were messing with because of the protection that you have in the astrals as well. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. More fast forward movement. And under that, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So all of this turmoil here that was happening to you at one time, it's now being flipped and sent right back. Quicker than they could blink is what I heard. Because look at here. We've got the Magician. I just cut the deck to the Magician. And we have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Eight of Cups. And you have walked away. You know? You've walked away from this person or this group of people. And this is exactly what really pissed them off. You ended things. You ended things. You walked away. You became the magician that you are. You became that renowned badass who decided that they weren't going to take the shit from anybody anymore. And that they were worth so much more. You coming to that realization is what pissed them all off. The charity that you were giving to them with your energy, your time, your whatever you were doing for these people is now being taken away. You're on the track for new beginnings. You're on the track for new abundance in your life. And you have set your boundaries with these people. And those boundaries are what these attacks are going to start bouncing off of with your Ace of Wands, with your newfound actions of what you were doing, coming right into that Fool energy. And if that's not enough, we got the High Priestess as well. These people didn't know who the hell they were fucking with. Excuse my language here, but that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. And yes, this can be very shocking. I think a lot of people within their spiritual walks really came upon this at some point or another where shocking truths were revealed about other people in your life. And it's a big hurdle to try and jump over because of how shocking it really is and how trifling some of them really act and the things that they do because they're jealous and they don't want to put in the work. But you, my friend, have done the work. You, my friend, have elevated yourself so high that whatever shit they try to throw at you anymore, it's going to completely miss because they're completely out of your plane of existence at this point. And so they're just going to tire themselves out at this point because they're throwing at a target that's not even there before them anymore. I'm going to go ahead and clean all this mess up here and see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to bring forward about all of this before we close this one out. I'm going to go ahead and hit up these celestial insights real quick. Real quick. Guilty. Oh, damn. There is some spiritual court going on. Wow, I see it now. I see it now. They're in spiritual court. Damn. Stamp of guilty right there. Dang, dude. That's crazy. All right, let's see. And hope. That's for you. They have been found guilty. I'm not even going off of what these cards say at the bottom. But they have been found guilty in spiritual court. They sure have. Yes, they have. And things are going to show up in their 3D lives because of the fact that they are guilty as charged in the spiritual sense. And there is nothing but hope that is coming your way. There's nothing but prosperity. The more that is taken back from the guilty that has stolen things from you all along, the more it's going to come right back into your hands. That's what I'm hearing with that. These people have stolen energy. Yes, see? Yes, that's spirit confirming what I just said. These people have stolen energy. They have stolen your time. They have stolen your charity, your help in whatever way you have helped them throughout history. They've stolen your emotions in the sense of taking over your emotions. Just like this, where this was revealed, like you got a little pissed off there, and I completely understand. Like, that's not being held against you. You're not being held in contempt or anything like that. But they have stolen so much. And now that they have this guilty charge, everything that they have taken back to you from you is coming back to you tenfold. We're going to get a couple more. Trace more. Trace more. We've got time. They're going to be doing time. They're going to be doing time for this, whether it's in spiritual jail or otherwise. Maybe they have stolen some things from you in the physical as well, some major things, and you found this out. They thought that they were running illusions. They thought that they were getting away with it. But they're not. They have not gotten away. They have not gotten away with it. And it's time for this divine justice to take place for you. And this is all coming into fruition because of the strength that you hold within yourself and the strength of your protection that is out there in the astrals watching over you every single second that you take a breath here on this planet. These people have no idea who they were messing with. But I am convinced that they are in understanding now, and they will be for a very long time. For a very long time. This might actually end up carrying over into their next lifetime, because they are definitely coming back again. They're still stuck in the soul trap. That whole soul trap thing, yeah, they're still stuck in that. So, unfortunately, this time around is another fail for them. But in their failure comes your success, my friend. So don't forget to just take a breath, take it all in, and breathe it out. And with that, I'm feeling spirit lift, and that tells me that this message is now concluded. I thank you for tapping in here with your energy. I thank you for hitting up spirit and your guides for a message rather than taking your anger into your own hands. That shows extreme maturity right there too. So congratulations for that. Thank you for tapping in. And I thank each and every one of you who allowed the space for this message to come through as well. We truly, truly appreciate you here on this channel. Until next time, we love you. Bye.